You have listened to the various point of views, and I'm very happy that our members have put in effort in it. So, being a science person and a medical background, I'm going to talk about the science behind it as well. And I'm
Right,
going to put a light on it because I have the responsibility
right,
being acting as a special director. So don't consider it as a speech because it's going to have lots of dimensions in it. So I believe it's both a privilege and a responsibility to speak about a force that shapes destinies, define outcomes, and drives human evolution. That is the mindset.
right,
The world around us is rapidly changing, but it is the world within us, our mindset that determines whether we adapt, thrive, or collapse. Now, we should talk about its understanding. Mindset is not just an attitude, it's a neural framework, a
right,
pattern of beliefs that governs our reaction, choices, and outcomes. Uh, I believe psychologists suggest that there are two types of mindset. The first one is the fixed one, in which one believes that the abilities and intelligence are static. The other one is the growth mindset, in which we believe that the development can be made into the mindset. So the later where transformation begins. When we shift from a fixed to a growth mindset, we stop fearing failures and begin learning from it. Now, human brain has neuroplasticity, the ability to recognize itself by forming new neural connections. So
right,
when we change how we think, we are literally rewiring our brain. Negative thinking activates the amygdala, the brain's threat detection center, that keeps us in a state of stress, releasing cortisol, weakening our immune system, and narrowing our vision, both literally and mentally. But
right,
when we adopt to a positive mindset, we engage the prefrontal cortex, our brain center for rational thought, planning, and emotional regulation. This activates the dopamine system, releasing dopamine and serotonin, which I think everyone should know. These are the neurochemicals that boost our mood, creativity, and resilience. In other words, shifting from negative to positive, it's not just feel good, it's biological optimization.
right.
Now, let me ask you this. What if the obstacle in front of you was the very thing shaping your greatness? That is what reframing does over here. For example, it transforms from I failed into I learned. This is too much for me into this is stretching me into someone more stronger. So this is not about denial of the problem in front of you. This is a deliberate redirection. The positive reframing doesn't erase pain. It gives us a purpose to move ahead.
Right.
In trauma recovery, cognitive behavioral therapy, which is CBT, uses this very principle, helping individuals challenging their limiting thoughts and replace them with empowering ones. The brain then follows the new script. So, as a special director of the Alliance Mind Empowerment Council, I say this with conviction. We are not victims of our thought, we are the authors of them. So, let us not only shift our mindset, but become the catalysts for mindset revolution in families, in organizations, and nations. Because we change our perspective, we change our power. Thank you. Well, according to me, psychology has to be taught in early days of the school at the primary level, teaching the student to manage their anger because when a child grows, it has lots of hormones in it. So, to cope up with the hormones, you need to be taught the anger management, the anxiety management. So, you need to know either you are angry or you are anxious or you are in a depressive state. So the knowledge has to be given to a child at a primary level, or if not, if it's not possible at that level, even at a high school. you need to tell the child that this is how you are feeling. You need to know your feelings first, and then you have to cater them. Anger management, anxiety management should be taught to a child at a very early stage, and then we can drive them to become a better individual. I believe this is a science. It has to be taught.